Hello everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today, I have a just super exciting video, just super exciting. I have been a knife guy for a good amount of time at this point, and in all my searching and looking and experiencing things, I think I have finally come across the very best knife ever, bar none. I doubt there will ever be a knife made that is better than this. It is this knife here. This is just a fantastically amazing knife in so many ways. This is a knife that came from a Harbor Freight. I'm not sure if it has a name. If it did, I forgot it. But that's my fault. If I do find the name, I'll put it in the title or something. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into this review, and let's start with some size comparisons. So, first off, here are the rats. The 1 and the 2. Bit centered there. There we go. So it's about rat 2 size. Let's bring out next our Benchmade Bugout and our Spyderco PM2. There you go. Let's do our Civivis. Here's the Elementum. And the Praxis. And let's do our Gerbers, and then we will call it a day on size comparisons. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so let's just get right into the meat and potatoes of this review. So, oh man. So, we're gonna deviate a little bit from my regular review format, and I think we kind of have to when we're looking at something of this magnitude of greatness. So I'm just gonna kind of go over the features of this knife and tell you what's good and what's not good. So first of all, you have a combo edge blade. Amazing. This basically makes the knife a multi-tool, just endless possibilities and applications and efficiency. It's very just excellent. Another thing that's excellent is the thumb stud. See, since you have these serrations here, the thumb stud is out of the way of the slicing path because the slicing path is only up here. This is the sawing path. So that's fantastic. That's great. Next up, this knife kind of, in some ways, reminds me of a, what is that flipper tab and these jimps and the XM18. This reminds me of a Hinderer XM18, which is amazing for someone who, like me, who's poor. You know, I've been wanting to save up for an XM18 for a long time now, but now I feel no need to because I have this. Next thing that's great is you see this jimping up here. You would think that'd be an uncomfortable spot to have your finger land on after you flip the knife, but here's the great thing: the knife doesn't flip, so these don't hurt your finger. It's amazing. I don't know why more knife companies don't do this. It's awesome. Next up, you know, this knife is a safe queen for me. I'm never going to carry this knife. I'm just going to keep it sitting and just looking pretty for the rest of its days. And one of the reasons is because of this clip inhibits me from carrying it because the clip's just very tight on this very rough G10. It going in and out of pocket is it's horrible. So this knife keeps me keeping it nice as a safe clean. As you can see, it's centered. That is not ideal, but I mean, I can live with that. Another thing, the clip is fully reversible. I don't know why they did that. It's just a waste of time. But whatever, it's there. Something that's good is this knife. Just it's so bad to hold. It's so bad. I mean, you'd think it would have good ergonomic lines, so you grab it and you're like, I'm expecting this to be comfortable, and bam, it subverts your expectations by being uncomfortable. I love having my expectations subverted. That's fantastic. Another thing I like is it encourages you to be deliberate. See? Uh-oh, my air conditioning came on. Just a sec. This knife encourages you to be deliberate. You cannot open this knife fast. Oh, and look, I tried to open it fast and it tried to cut my thumb. See, you have to open this knife slowly. It's great. Another thing about the flipper tab, a flipper knife that doesn't flip. That is just, it's genius. No one else is trying to do that right now. I mean, let's take a look at this piece of crap. Best Tech Swordfish. As you can see, it's a flipper knife. And it flips. I mean, well, the Civivi Praxis does that too. And you know what else does that? The CJRB Gobi. Yeah, when you press that flipper tab, it flips too. I mean, but this guy, he's unique. He's not following the trends. He's doing his own thing. So that's awesome. But perhaps one of the most awesome parts of this knife is that it taught me humility and respect. In fact, every time I hold it, it does. This lock bar is very sharp. The thumb studs are very sharp. Look what it's doing to my thumb just in the course of this video. Yeah, it's just tearing my callous thumb to pieces. That's great. The G10, very, very aggressive. But this knife taught me the biggest lesson in humility and respect ever. A few months ago, I got bored one night, and I decided that I'd take this cheap knife. By the way, this knife costs like $8. That's amazing. That's amazing. With 8CR13 blade steel, which isn't labeled, which is great too. But anyways, the price is amazing. So I got bored one night, and I decided that I would try and practice some sharpening on this guy. So I sharpened him up very, very sharp. I was very proud of myself. And pride is never something that you should, it's never an emotion that you should let overtake you. So I got prideful of my sharpening on this, and so I went to open a bag of something or another with it. No, it was a little plastic box. Went to open a little plastic box with this guy, and I obviously wasn't treating him with the right respect. And he decided to teach me a lesson in respect and humility. And so the lock just kind of slipped, and this guy came close on my finger, and cut me almost to the bone. So I learned a very valuable lesson that day. Anyways, that's my review of this amazing, amazing knife. Just what a fantastic knife. Truly wonderful. Go to your nearest Harbor Freight and get one. You won't regret it. This knife just, it will teach you things. It will teach you things. What a great knife. Anyways, coming up next on the channel, just want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm going to do an edge-to-edge between the Benchmade Bugout and Cold Steel 4MAX for which knife is best for athletic shorts. Alright. Well, I hope you guys have an amazing April 1st, and we will see you in the next video.